Are you proud of where you are in your life? I'm willing to bet that at some point during the last 2 to 3 years that you've stumbled a little, or perhaps even thought, man, high school is hard. What's the point? Or even said, why is life so hard? We all know that high school is hard and that life can be hard too. But we also know that intermixed with these moments of struggle that require perseverance and positivity, there are also wonderful and joyous moments that we can never forget. We've created numerous memories with our teachers and friends and have experienced moments of personal victories, like getting a higher grade in a class that you thought was so impossible, like Mr. and Miss Libby's AP Calc class, or seeing your grades go up and up after working so hard on turning in all your work, or making new friends that actually get you, or that unforgettable Saturday night with friends who simply decided a great day. These are the moments that are worth remembering too. So always remember that you're an Oiler. Your involvement, your leadership, your commitment to excellence, your respect and self-discipline have all throughout this year. We are all so proud of each and every one of you. I am so proud of each and every one of you. So as our year comes to a close, I would like to tell you one last time how proud I am of each and every one. It has truly been an honor in my days and many nights with you. You are truly wonderful humans, and it's been a privilege to watch you grow into the amazing young men and women that you are. We've been through a lot together this year, and he's filled my life with sunshine. You have made a difference in my world and in the worlds of your peers. I am proud to be part of Oiler with you. So remember, we're always in this together. So at this point, I would like for you to turn to your neighbor, give them a high five or a fist bump, and repeat after me. So please repeat after me. You did it. We did it. We're in this together. I am proud of you. And I am proud of me. So with that, we will begin our festivities. If we do have parents that are just coming in, please know there's still seats up in the front for the parents, and the balcony is also open for the parents. So without further ado, I'm going to welcome one of the senior class sponsors, Mrs. Huron, to present her class officer.
Alright, so our class officers were voted by our respective classes, and as the voices of our student body, they have led the classes through numerous activities such as homecoming, and I thank my senior class officers for the long, late nights and the hard work that we put in, even though we lost. But nonetheless, it was a great time spending with all of you. So when I call your name, can you please come up to the stage? Our president, Desiree Vega. Our Vice President, Daniel Solis Jr. Our Secretary, Jocelyn Alvarez. And our Treasurer, Emily Jimenez. Thank you for your hard work and dedication. I'm going to miss you all. At this time, I'm passing the mic over to our junior class sponsor, Mr. Reese.
Hi, so if you saw me before this and I had a big stand that was just running around everywhere, the reason for that is that we actually got this award ceremony on YouTube Live. So if you have people that want to see this that aren't here right now, all you have to do on YouTube is search Whiting 2018 Award Ceremony, and it's the first one on there. This time there's not a beautiful picture of my face, so don't take screenshots of it. So. Anyway, junior class has done a phenomenal job this year, and I'm extremely proud of all of them. We did win the unfortunately, my basketball skills are extremely horrible, and we did not win the spirit ball, but we did host a phenomenal prom at River Park. Thank you for that. You guys did a phenomenal job there. Now, without further ado, I would like to bring up our class officers, with our president being Julia Ramirez. Our vice president, Ethan Harbin. And our secretary, Michael Nunez. Thank you again for a phenomenal year, and guys, we have 1 year left. Let's think about it. 180 days. Now, back to Ms. Hill.
Okay, so we will now welcome the various Whiting High School teachers to present the Academic Scholars Awards for their discipline. So please welcome Mrs. Markovich, who will begin presentations.
Hi, everyone. Okay, so this award is for the Star Scholar for English 11. This is a student that stood out because of his ability to persist in the midst of challenge in the pursuit of his own intellectual development. I watched this student forgo distraction, negativity, and excuses when they were readily available to him to instead take upon challenging himself to perform his very best every day in class. Seeing his character shine through in class every day has been one of my greatest joys as his English teacher. This award goes to Jeremy Gonzalez. All right, so the second Star Student Award will be for AP Literature. This is an award that's going to a distinguished student because of his natural ability to critically engage with poetic and literary texts. His thorough understanding of author's purpose goes beyond an ability to analyze the tool of a writer's craft. He seems to intuitively understand the author and connect to pieces of literature as if he were close to the author himself. He's a student that I have witnessed a true literary talent within, and he has been a joy to teach. This award goes to Alan Johnson. students will be presented by Mr. Buck.
Should I use these? Or should I use my old man glasses because I can't see? I guess I'll go with these. So, looking here at this program, B, of course, occurs in the alphabet before M. So I figured I would be speaking first because I have the seniors, but that's okay. Maybe we save the best for last. So, this group of seniors I have had in my class for a long time. Way back to fall of 2016. Every day for me for a while was kind of like the movie Groundhog Day. I get up and I do the same thing every day because I see the same people every single day in the same capacity. First hour is always the same. We have the usual people who don't bring their things to class. Okay, that's fine. So everyone in my class knows the process of things in my class. But over the course of these past 2 years, I have seen one student who goes above and beyond what I hope for students to get out of my class. We've looked at lots of literature together. We've looked at The Scarlet Letter when you were juniors. That book talks about labels and how a label can define you and why it shouldn't define you. We moved on down the road and looked at The Great Gatsby. The Great Gatsby tells us, get out of the way of a moving car. Everyone knows what that means. Myrtle Wilson got myrtleized because she wasn't paying attention to things in her path. Finally, we have The Crucible. This group of seniors read The Crucible with me as the last item on our list of literature. We learned about redemption, right? John Proctor. What is John Proctor's famous line at the end of that piece of literature? Oh my God, you have 7 days to remind yourself before you leave here. Name. Names are important, right? It is my name. That's the most important, John Proctor. So as I was thinking about who to award this award to, one person came to mind that comes to my class every day and makes me laugh. Always is focused, always is prepared, always can understand all of my stupid jokes and ridiculously asinine puns on a level that only she can seem to get. Everyone else kind of just sits there, this one goes, I got it. This student also pushed herself quite a bit this year. I've seen a marked improvement in her writing. I've seen a marked improvement in her ability to reason. I've seen a marked improvement in her ability to make big connections because we studied relatively unusual pieces of literature in senior English because it's British literature, it's things that you're not familiar with. So because this student pushed herself, unlike most students that I've seen in my class over the 3 years that I've taught here, I would like to award this senior award to Emma Burke. Okay, so now I will hand over the honors to Mr. Misley.
Good afternoon. I'm here to present the outstanding math student for junior and seniors. We'll start with the junior class. This student lots of great juniors to choose from, but this student had an outstanding year academically. Her average, I think, is 102% for the year. Doesn't need to do extra credit, but does it anyways. It's to the point where if she gets something wrong on a test, I feel like my answer key is wrong, and I have to double check it. She always is on time, always does her work. So the junior math student here goes to Gabriela Ortega. And then for the senior math student of the year, again, tons of great seniors to choose from, but this student separated himself from the pack. Always participated in class, always was the first one to answer a question, never settled for not understanding, worked hard to ask questions all the time. So when it came to choosing the senior year, this one was common sense. Oscar Figueroa.
Okay, and our next teacher presenter is Miss Miranda.
Hello everyone. When you guys come up to get your awards, if you can come up these stairs and then walk across the stage so we have a nice flow, that would be wonderful, thank you. All right, I'm here on behalf of Mr. Long today, who has the 11th and 12th grade Science Scholar Awards. For 11th grade, the Science Scholar Award for 11th grade goes to a student who is a wonderful person with a great sense of humor and a dedication to her learning that is second to none. She doubled up with AP Chem and Physics this year and was great in both classes, and she has been a leader on the Science Olympiad team. This award goes to Gabby Ortega. And for 12th grade, the Science Scholar Award goes to a student who has been a leader in his science classes for 4 years. His work in physics this year was just another indication of his love of science, as well as an outstanding senior leader on the Science Olympiad team. This award goes to Oscar Figueroa. And now to introduce Ms. Cocha for the Spanish Scholar Awards.
Hola, estoy aquí. ¿Entiendes? I am here to announce the award for Outstanding Performance in Spanish 3 Dual Credit. And this student has the most amazing creative projects. These projects are so remarkable, I'd love to keep them, show them as examples for future Spanish classes, show them how meticulously constructed projects should look like. In addition, this student is also encouraging to her classmates, keeps them on task when we're working together in a group. She has achieved an A each of the 9 weeks in this challenging college credit class. The junior recipient for Outstanding Spanish Student is La Señorita Nicole Joveski. My next award is for Outstanding Performance in Spanish 4 dual credit. This award goes to a student who is currently the only one with a percent over 100. The student keeps impeccable notes that will surely come in handy for her when she's receiving her grammar points or rereading her selected stories in college. I am most impressed that she has not let senioritis sneak up on her. I appreciate she's always prepared for class and takes every opportunity to do a little more and always does her extra credit. The Senior Spanish Award goes to La Señorita Amanda Butcher. And the next awards are coming from Business with Ms. Johnson.
All right, in the famous words of Johnny, let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, I love you too. You guys rock. As you know, I've had many of you guys as freshmen, and now you're graduating as seniors. This is an incredibly emotional experience for me. I have enjoyed working with you. You guys are amazing, amazing, and you're going to make an incredible difference in the world. And I look forward to seeing you in the paper, in the news, on TV, doing great things. I'm excited, and thank you to you awesome parents who have helped to form and shape great human beings. All right, so let's get it. For my first student, I'd like to recognize someone who is a true entrepreneur, someone who I know is going to be successful in the business arena, and that person is Shania Washington. This part was difficult because there are so many awesome seniors that I work with, but I had to choose two. I'm going to ask them both to come down for the sake of time, but both of these students exemplified extraordinary character. Not only are they academically talented and gifted people, but they are people who just demonstrate exceptional, extraordinary character. And they're always positive and have a good attitude, and that makes all the difference in the world. With their attitude and personality, they've helped to make teaching easy for me, and I want to celebrate you and thank you. So Emma Burke and Erica Gomez, please come forward and sing very well. Thank you. I'm going to introduce our next presenter, who is Mr. Jennings.
Okay, this is for technology. The first student has been in the engineering program for 3 years and has excelled during that time. Actually, next year he'll be our first, one of the first 4-year engineering students here at Whiting, which is pretty awesome. He has a bright future ahead of him. In 2019, when he attends Purdue University for electrical engineering, which makes me extremely proud, our junior recipient is John Bach. Okay, our senior recipient has also been in the engineering program for 3 years and is as hard of a worker as they come. He's always asking questions, and that challenges me as a teacher. He will attend Purdue University for computer information technology, and I know he's going to do great things. Today's recipient is Armando Flores III. And at this time, we will present Band and Choir Awards.
Hi everyone, so for those of you who don't know me, I'm Ms. Boakland. I'm Mr. Petcher's student teacher, so I'm from Vandercook College of Music. Music is great. All right, so we're gonna get started. Okay, so during my short time here, I've been here since February, and I've gotten to know all of the music department students, and let me just say they are a great representation of all of you at Whiting. So I just fell in love with all of these students, and I value our relationship so much. But a few students definitely stuck out to Mr. Petcher and I when it came time to choose these awards. So based on their character, their excellence, their willingness to participate and help others, our band scholars are Brianna Irvine and Joelle Vega. All right, and then our choir scholars are Christian Cox and Adriana Rosado. And then we will hear from our art scholars, Mr. Fenton.
What's going on, everybody? Okay, so I gave my awards earlier to my freshman and sophomore. Now I'm giving it to my juniors and seniors. If I gave it to the Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole's earlier, this is for the Biggie and Tupac of the school when it comes to art. So first, the 11th grade, Alondra Rivera. And my senior art scholar, this person created amazing work all the time. Hey, come on, let's go. All right, you already know what's going on. Catalina Garcia, come on up here. Okay, now I'm going to bring up Mr. Bosco.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. Good to see you all. As you all know, cadet teaching is a class that kind of introduces students into the role of a teacher, into the role of education, into the role of a classroom. Students come to my class and they are responsible for completing the dreaded log sheets that are very easy to complete yet hard to turn in. And they complete projects, they complete assignments, but their fundamental purpose is to work under an experienced teacher in Nathan Hale or in the middle school. It was very difficult this year for me to pick one student in each grade. This group of young people really have a place in my heart. I'm going to miss every one of them from my class. They have tried to their fullest. They have taken this class seriously, and I'm so proud for all of them. The two students that I chose, I felt went over and beyond. They proved to do a little bit more in the classroom. My 11th grade cadet teaching award goes to a young lady who comes in every morning and turns on the computer for Mrs. Danelides. She is there to not only help her students, because the students get in kind of late before she gets there, but she helps Mrs. Danelides in every aspect that she has to do in her classroom. And I have gotten so many great reports from her, and I'm so proud. This young lady is going on, hopefully, to either go into education or into working in some aspect with children. So I'm proud to give this award to Miss Julia Ramirez. And for my senior award, you seniors, I'm gonna miss you guys. It's gonna be sad next Sunday, but anyway, it was truly difficult for me to pick just one cadet teacher for this award. But again, this student went a little bit over and beyond. She helped at the Math Masters Night, which, yes, it's on her own time. She helped set up for this Math Masters Night. She ran around the school that day, I guess, like a chicken without her head on. So I'm not sure. I think this young lady will prove to be a wonderful doctor one day, and I would be proud to send my grandchildren to her. My award for my 12th grade cadet teacher goes to Ms. Rana Hamad. I do call her Raina, though, and I have been since middle school. And I'd like to call up Mrs. Mendoza.
Buenas tardes. Llegar a una escuela nueva sin conocer a nadie puede ser muy difícil. Llegar a una nueva escuela y no estar familiarizado con el idioma como el que todos hablan puede ser aún más debilitador. Es por eso que hoy me gustaría reconocer a un estudiante por sus esfuerzos en sus clases, por su promedio alto, mientras que esté estudiando inglés. Good afternoon. Arriving to a new school, not knowing anyone can be very challenging, but arriving to a new school and not being familiar with the common language spoken by everyone can be even more daunting. That is why today I would like to recognize an English language learner student who maintains a high GPA in all of her content area classes while learning English. That student is Yamilet Fonseca Gonzalez. And Ms. Harlech, you're on. Ms. Markovich, sorry.
All right, so the next award also goes to Yamilet, and this was from both me and Ms. Heilig, and we both have her as a student in our English classes, and she's such a fantastic student that we thought it would be appropriate to recognize her one more time. She's been a student that has stood out from her peers because of her unending perseverance in her pursuit to learn and grow in language arts. Every day she comes to class with a desire to become a stronger reader, writer, and speaker. And every day she takes advantage of every opportunity that's given to her. Because of her strong character and her outstanding endurance, she's truly what we would define as a model student.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to our most improved students. So last week, actually, we asked our teachers to identify 1 to 2 students in their classes that really put forth an extraordinarily large effort to get better or to persevere through hard times. So despite the challenges, oh, just kidding, I forgot one. Surprise! Okay, we are going to do the social studies awards with Mr. Harder.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here, and it's a good day to be recognized for all the amazing things that we can do over here at Whiting High School. I teach government and econ, so this is only for the seniors. The class of 2018, it has been a great year. Since I've been here the last 3 years, this has probably been one of my favorite years, just working with all of you guys here in the classroom. Throughout the year in government, we have created presidential campaign videos. We've heard stories of the Chicken Man, which hopefully you guys all remember the Chicken Man. We've debated the case of Stephen Avery, and we got pizzas in our classroom, courtesy of Pizza Vito's. And I'm so sorry to my first hour class. I'm sure you're all giving me dirty looks right now. In econ, we have played the stock market game. We learned how to be patient while we're reading stories to the elementary schoolers. And we have become financially literate young adults. Throughout all of these activities, 6 seniors have gone above and beyond in my classroom this past year. Each student walking across the stage today exemplifies what it means to be hardworking, dedicated, and driven. They have mastered standards, and they have also raised the bar for future standards. The senior students that I would like to give the Academic Excellence Award for Government and Economics are Hope Huss, Johnny Cruz, Amanda Bonchik. Alan Johnson. Emma Burke. And Joey Trombetta. Another award I'd like to give out is for my Hoosier Excellence Award. I also teach Indiana history, so I thought about the entire year, and I gave an award out this morning for my current semester class for Indiana history, but I didn't want to forget about last semester's class for Indiana history. Throughout the year, we learned all about Indiana, and this one student kind of stood out. We got to go down to the Indiana State Museum, and the student kind of grasped everything that we were doing this past semester. So for this award, I'd like to give it to Amber Ryan.
Okay, so now that I've shown you what persevering through difficult times looks like, we're actually going to move on to our most improved students. So I would like to invite Ms. Heilig up to present her awards.
Hey, good afternoon. I have two recipients of this award for Most Improved. And they're students who have shown great growth and maturity over the past couple of years. And great effort this year, handing in assignments, participating in discussion. And I never thought that I'd be up here giving awards to Mark Adcock Jr. and Marissa Asper. I'm very proud of you both.
Okay, and Ms. Miranda will be next.
Okay, so again, I am speaking on behalf of Mr. Long. This is for Most Improved in Chemistry. The Most Improved Student in Chemistry this year goes to a student who had to find a way to balance his work at the ACC with his work in chemistry, which was not easy. He stuck to it and continued to improve his grade throughout the year. So this award goes to Roberto Garcia. And the most improved student in integrated chem physics this year goes to two students that struggled a little early on in the year but never gave up. Throughout the year, they worked harder, asked more questions, and showed that they wanted to learn as much as they could about chemistry and physics. This award goes to Zitlali Sandoval and Danny Candy. And now I'd like to call up Ms. Prentice.
Good afternoon. This year, I was switched to integrated 3, which was very daunting at the beginning of the year. I wasn't sure if I was going to be ready for it. But the plus side to it was that I got to teach the kids that I had known since 7th grade. And this has been probably one of my favorite years in my whole career because I got to see them in 7th grade and now I've seen them as juniors. And it's been very eye-opening and very, very encouraging. One of the students that I'd like to recognize today, I don't recall this person ever being this diligent in 7th, 8th, and 9th grades. He has pursued through the math with just an energy and an interest. He is dedicated to getting the work done correctly, understanding when it's not correct. I've just been impressed by this person all year, and it hasn't been just like a short phase, like, hey, you're doing really good. This has been an entire year thing, and it continues even now that we're almost at the end and everybody is shutting down. So I need to recognize Joel Torres. My next award, give me another one. The next person I'd like to recognize is not so much a recognition of improvement because he has always worked very hard at everything he's done, but again, after watching him in 7th, 8th, and 9th grades, I see that he is more comfortable, that he continues to work, that he strives through the more difficult material with a good attitude. And again, he's one of the hardest working students I've ever had, and I just was so excited to have him again this year, John Curtis. And I do have one more person to recognize, but he's absent today, unfortunately, so give a hand in absentia to John Drosses.
And our next presenter will be Ms. Markovich.
Hi again. I think this is my last time up here. These awards are for most improved students. For a lot of these students, this is the first year that I have gotten to meet you. And so getting to see you grow throughout the year has been a joy. But there is one student who I've known a little bit longer. And this student, as long as I've known her, she's been bright, logical, and very determined. She's fought to find her way in the often abstract world of literature and poetry. And that's not easy, as many of you know. And even during moments when the literature is confusing and the meaning is uncertain, she questions and she perseveres until she understands. And her indomitable spirit in this pursuit has always been admirable. So the first Most Improved Award will go to Amanda Bonchik. All right, the second Most Improved Student Award will go to a student, well, I guess, I did know him before this year, but I really got to know him this year. This student grew from a squirrely, high-energy sophomore to a student who's learned to foster his energy to create very memorable presentations, performances, and even passionate arguments in class. He has made his own home in English, and it's been a complete joy to witness. This student award will go to Daniel Canning. All right, and the final Most Improved Student Award, this student is not a student that came in loving American literature, and he did let me know that. But I have watched his maturity grow throughout the school year, and he has become a student that I honestly can depend on to give his very best in class every day, and there aren't many students that I can say that about. Because of this, he has become a joy to teach. This award goes to Joel Torres. All right, the next Most Improved Student Awards will be given out by Mr. Jennings.
Okay, I'm presenting on behalf of Mr. Kane. He prepared a lengthy speech for you in which I'll read in his voice. The following students have shown tremendous improvement and dedication in my classes. His Most Improved Awards go to Johnny Drosses and Antonio Magallanes. And Ms. Clochon is next.
There are 4 students who have made significant improvements in Spanish for different reasons. I'd like to recognize each of their individual successes. So the first student has significantly improved his grade, his attitude, and his enthusiasm in Spanish too. That student is Daniel Castellano. The next student has a tremendous positive attitude change from August to now. He came into my class and did not really appreciate or have any love of Spanish at all. I do appreciate his willingness to give Spanish a second chance, and that is Senior Armando Flores. The next student to be recognized for most improved in Spanish is a student who exhibits intense interest in learning Spanish. He's always eager to speak the language, and despite the fact that he doesn't think his intonation has improved, it has, and he has always had a positive attitude. Mr. Juan John Bach. And finally, this Spanish 4 student is always excited for class. She's intensely interested in the part she's playing in the play that we have right now, because she gets to play the stone statue that haunts Daniel Solis down one. I hope she will continue to love her study in Spanish in college. Kelsey Kabachik.
Okay, I got one most improved out of this bunch. This kid couldn't draw a circle when he first started. And he's probably one of the reasons why I think I'm actually a good teacher, because of him. This is going to John Bach.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to our top 10 students. So our top 10 juniors have not missed a beat in 3 years. These 10 students have collectively earned 354 credits and have an average GPA of 4.32. All of these students have embodied academic and civic leadership in and out of the classroom. Students, when your name is called, please join me on stage and remain until all names are called. So our top 10 juniors are Ethan Harbin, Gabby Ortega, Eileen Martinez, Giovanni Juarez, Haley Thomas, Sandra Salazar, McKenna Hetzel, Ariana Adam, Aubrey McNevich, and Carlos Gonzalez. Congratulations.
Okay, so at this time, we will now welcome the representatives from the various organizations to present scholarship and award opportunities that have been awarded to our students. Please welcome Ms. Tarika Boone, who will begin the scholarship presentations.
Good afternoon. My name is Tarika Boone. I am the Education Program Director for the Foundations of East Chicago. And the Foundations of East Chicago receives monies from the Ameristar Casino. So I have to encourage you to go and, for the parents and grandparents and adults in the room, if you do go to the Ameristar, whether you win or lose, that money is helping students and residents within the city of East Chicago. We are awarding scholarships and grants to different community organizations. So without further ado, we have Jocelyn Alvarez, Angelia Gillis, Jasmine Malagan. Adriana Rosado. And Daniel Solis Jr. And they are awarded a $4,000 scholarship that is renewable for 4 years of their college career.
Next up, we'd like to welcome Karima Hassan Bey, who will present the Legacy Scholarship Black Shawl.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Again, my name is Karima Hassan Bey. I'm a director for NIPSCO and the operations, and I'm also on the board of directors for Legacy Foundation. The Legacy Foundation is committed to raising a level of education attainment within Northwest Indiana, and is privileged to administer over 25 different scholarships for Northwest Indiana region, and will be awarding over $880,000 this year. The Fred and Louise Black Shawl Scholarship was established as a part of our Lilly Endowment Scholarship process. For this $1,000 renewable award, worth $4,000 in total, students are evaluated on academic performance, leadership, service to others, character, a written narrative, and an interview. Pretty intense. So this year's recipient is Juliana Skidens.
I don't need an introduction, right? I see you all on a daily basis, but I get a new role for today. Today I'm Lion Stephanie, and I'm here to present the Lions Scholarship recipient. Give you a little history about the Lions Club. In 1917, Lions International founder Melvin Jones asked a simple and world-changing question. What if people put their talents to improve their communities? 101 years later, Lions Club International is the world's largest service club organization with 1.35 million members in more than 46,000 clubs and countless stories of Lions acting on the same simple idea. Let's improve our communities. Under this community service principle, Whiting Lions were founded 89 years ago in 1929 and have always had the motto, "We serve Whiting, Indiana." You can see our work in Forsyth Park, at the Veterans Memorial, on 119th Street, with our eyeglass recycling box, which was just renovated. It looks awesome. It's purple, my favorite color. But anyway, at Cruise Night, which are on the third Wednesdays throughout the summer, and in your high school office, Battle of 119th Street Trophy, just to name a few, right? We have that trophy, we want to keep it. Okay, 7 years ago, Ryan Lions started the Whiting Lions Community Service Scholarship. So this $750 scholarship honors a graduating senior that has proven themselves to serve their community and best exhibit the principle of being a lion. Based upon her resume of community service and essays submitted, this year's winner is Rena Hamad. Pleasure of presenting the Hot Off the Press Scholarship, the Fraternal Order of Police Scholarship. We just got the names this morning. So every year, the Fraternal Order of Police for the Whiting Police Department do offer scholarships to our graduating seniors. So this year's winners are Amanda Bonchik and Juliana Skavinsky.
so the First Catholic Slovak Ladies Association is a non-for-profit fraternal benefit society offering an array of insurance products and annuities. It was founded in 1892 in Cleveland, Ohio to help meet the needs of immigrant families. As the years passed and needs changed, their services expanded to meet those needs, which included scholarship opportunities to its members. Roughly $269,000 in scholarships will be awarded for the 18-19 school year. Recipients were chosen based on the student's academic standing, church and community service, school involvement, and essay. Congratulations to Amanda and Juliana for being selected as Whiting's recipients for the College Freshman Scholarship for the First Catholic Slovak Ladies Association. Next up, I would like to introduce Kathy Stoke, who will present the Nucor Scholarship.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kathy Stock, and I'm with Independence Tube Corporation, a Nucor company. First, I would like to congratulate all of the graduating seniors on your academic achievement and wish you well as you start this new journey in your lives. Today, I am proud to honor 2 students from Whiting High School with a $14,000 scholarship to be used over 4 years at the college of their choice. In 1974, Nucor made the decision to leave no Nucor child behind and awarded scholarships to dependents of Nucor employees. Since 1974, Nucor has paid out over $91 million to 21,191 students to over 2,100 different colleges. This April, the Corporate Selection Committee met and selected 870 new awardees. 12 of those awardees came from our Chicago Tubular Division. On behalf of Independence Tube Chicago, Nucor Tubular Group, and Nucor Steel Corporation, I would like to present this scholarship to the following 2 students, Alex Servin and Brianna Servin. Congratulations to all the graduating seniors.
The next student, I believe she's absent today, but is Haley Kramer. She was selected as the outstanding high school senior. She'll be attending Ball State, and she'll be awarded, I don't have the amount, up to $10,000 total. So I want to congratulate her for the Distinction Scholarship through Ball State. I would like to introduce Teresa Berger, who will present the scholarships for the students attending Indiana University South Bend.
Good afternoon. I'm honored to be here as a representative of Indiana University South Bend today to recognize several outstanding scholarship recipients that have confirmed their intent to attend Indiana University South Bend in the fall. First, I would like to recognize Faith Huss. Faith Huss is the recipient of the Titan Gold Scholarship. This is a 4-year renewable scholarship that provides $1,500 per year to students with a 3.5 GPA or higher and qualifying test scores. Congratulations to Faith. All right, next can I have Rana Hamad come up? Rana is also receiving the Titan Gold Scholarship, and she was directly admitted to our honors program on campus. She'll be receiving the Titan Gold Scholarship, an honors academic scholarship, and an honors housing scholarship. Not only is she receiving those awards, but she was selected through a very thorough interview process to receive the IU South Bend Herbert Presidential Scholarship. This provides an academic scholarship, a housing scholarship, a study abroad award, and funds for a laptop computer as well. We have a personalized Herbert Presidential Medal for Rana to wear during our high school graduation ceremony, and we look forward to welcoming her to IU South Bend in the fall. Congratulations, Rana. forward to welcoming them as Titans in the fall.
I would like to welcome Danielle Hughes, who will present the Ivy Tech Valedictorian Scholarship.
Thank you, thank you. Good afternoon, Whiting High School. As she said, my name is Danielle Hughes, and I'm an honors advisor for the Ivy Honors Program at Ivy Tech Community College. I am honored to be here today to present this year's valedictorian scholarship to Juliana Skabinski. This accomplishment demonstrates a commitment that incorporates discipline and hard work to reach a goal only the very best are able to attain. In recognition of your hard work, Ivy Tech Community College is pleased to present you with a scholarship for up to 15 credit hours of tuition and fees, which roughly equals $2,000, or if used as a guest student while at your four-year university, could be worth upwards of $4,500 in total savings on your bachelor's degree. I would also like to thank Whiting High School for your partnership with Ivy Tech. This partnership has been created a great opportunity for your students to get a head start on their college career free of charge. Juliana, please come forward and receive your award.
So the next scholarship award goes to TJ Lowe. Can you please join me on the stage? The Provost Scholarship is an IU academic scholarship awarded to first-time incoming freshmen Indiana resident students based on their high academic performance. IUB and Whiting High School congratulates Timothy Lowe for receiving $4,000 renewable for 4 years, equaling a total of $16,000. And now we're going to move on to our senior awards. I would like to introduce Ms. Cindy Lewis from the Area Career Center.
I'm honored to be here tonight, or this afternoon, to present the awards that were given last night for our students at the Area Career Center. I'd like to start out by introducing a young lady who was our outstanding student of the semester, Michelle Pimentel. Michelle, would you like to come on up so we can recognize you? Michelle had, in order to achieve this award, she had to achieve an A average. She had to have excellent attendance, actively participate in activities at the Career Center, display strong interpersonal skills, demonstrate strong leadership, and also show that she had a goal, and her goal is to become a nurse practitioner specializing in pediatrics. She's been accepted and will attend IUN in the fall. Next, we'd like to recognize our Skills USA, HOSA, and also our ISBA, which is Indiana Association of School Broadcasters. These are, every year our students have the opportunity to compete in their area of study at the ACC through official competitions against other career centers, first regionally, then at state, and then third nationally. The following from Whiting competed and placed, so if you would come up when I call your name. For our Skills USA, we have Alex Sermon, who placed third in districts in computer information technology. Next, we have Samantha Derringer and Haley Kramer, who I heard is not here today. They placed second in state in television and video production and will compete at nationals in June. Next, Indiana Association of School Broadcasters, Haley Kramer had placed third in cinematography. And I also might add that Haley was the president of our student council in the morning. We have 2 sessions, so we have 2 student councils. And Haley was our president and did an excellent job speaking at our award ceremony last night. Next, we have our HOSA competition, Future Health Professionals. And I would like to announce that Nicole Joseski was second place in health career display. Next, National Technical Honor Society. The purpose of National Technical Honor Society is to promote the ideals of service, leadership, and skill development among America's future workforce. This year, we had 77 inductees representing the following high schools: Calumet, Clark, Edison, Griffith, Gavitt, Hammock High, Cast, Highland, Lake Central, Morton, Munster, and Wedding. Inductees were chosen based on their academic achievements at the ACC, as well as their home schools, their attendance, and the commitment to excellence in career and technical education. I'd like to recognize the following students. If you come up on stage, Ade from our Health Careers program. She's in her 2nd year of Health Careers, working towards earning her CNA. Armando Flores from our Computer Information Technology program. Jeremy Gonzalez from our Health Careers 1 program. Nicole Josefsky, our Health Careers program. Gabriel Lopez from our Graphic Arts program. Alexis Martin from our Early Childhood Education program. Analia Myers from our Health Careers 1 program. Sidlali Sandoval from our Dental Assisting program. And last, Brianna Servin from our Criminal Justice program. I also might add that Brianna is also serving as secretary for our NTHS. Then I'd also like to recognize our 2nd year NTH honor students. We'd like to recognize them because as members, they have maintained their commitment and excellence in their program, as well as met the community service requirement. These students last night were awarded an honors corps. So would Jasmine Milligan from our Emergency Medical Services program and Andrea Mendez from our Health Careers 2 program, please come on. Thank you very much.
Now I'd like to introduce Mrs. Clochan, who will present the National Honor Society Award.
Leading the 25 members of National Honor Society this year was our president. Considering all the activities that we involved ourselves in this year throughout National Honor Society, she has served to keep all others busy, informed, and involved. I will greatly miss this fantastic officer who has had an immense impact on National Honor Society and all our successful endeavors. She has been involved in all the activities willingly and happily. For this reason, I have chosen Rana Hamad as Outstanding National Honor Society Leader and Member.
The top 10 seniors have collectively earned 544 credits in 7 semesters and have an average GPA of 4.28. Their success and achievements are reflected every day in school and in the community. As your name is called, please join me on the stage and remain until your names are called. Juliana Stavinsky, Oscar Figueroa, Amanda Banchik, Erica Gomez, Rana Hamad, Faith Huss, Hope Huss, Leon Cloak, Timothy Lowe, and Desiree Vega. Congratulations to, oh, sorry. All right, congratulations to our top 10 seniors. Students earning an academic honors diploma commit to going above and beyond the minimum graduation requirements. All recipients have 4 years of math, at least 3 years of world language, and have maintained a 3.0 GPA. Please welcome the honor diploma recipients to the stage. Jose Manuel Alcantar, Jocelyn B. Alvarez, Ashley Andrade, Marissa Baez, Esteban Becerra, Amanda Banchik, Emma Burke, Oscar Figueroa, Tatiana Gamino, Erica Gomez, Rana Hamad, Faith Huss, Hope Huss, Emily Jimenez, Alan Johnson, Maya Kennedy, Kelsey Kovacic, Valerie Christic, Dalvin Lima, Ivan Lopez, Timothy Lowe, Andrea Mendez, Sergio Miramontes, Xavier Nunez, Christy Orms, Michelle Pimentel, Ana Pina, Adriana Rosado, Graciela Salazar, Juliana Stavinsky, Daniel Solis Jr., Catherine Spanier, Jocelyn Tirado, Joseph Trombetta, Pedro Valerio, Desiree Vega, Joe Villanueva. The technical honors diploma students follow career and technical pathways that have given them hands-on, industry-based experience. All have earned at least 6 college-level dual credits and maintained a 3.0 GPA. Please welcome the following technical honor students. Ashley Andrade, Esteban Becerra, Emma Burke, Armando Flores, Ellen Johnson, Diane Clough, Timothy Lowe, Jasmine Malagon, Andrea Mendez, Sergio Miramontes, Xavier Nunez, Michelle Pimentel, Alexander Servin, Daniel Solis, Joseph Trombetta, and Angel Villanueva. Congratulations to our honor diploma students. We ask that at graduation you please wear the pins that you've received. Next up, we will have the honor roll.
Okay, so for our A honor roll, we are happy to commend all these students who have made the A honor roll. Mirka Garcia, Ethan Harvin, Dennis Hensley, McKenna Hetzel, Nicole Joveski, Gia Juarez, Aubrey McNevich, Gabriela Ortega, Sandra Salazar, Haley Thomas, Marissa Baez, Jacob Bautista, and our 12th graders, Amanda Bonchik, Oscar Figueroa, Erica Gomez, Rena Hamad, Faith Huss, Hope Huss, Dan Clough, Sergio Miramontes, Michelle Pimentel, Juliana Skavinsky, Desiree Vega, Angel Villanueva, and Catherine Zavala. Our AD honor roll for this year goes to Ariana Adam, John Bach, Christian Cox, Yamilet Fonseca Gonzalez, Roberto Garcia III, Mirka Garcia, Destiny Gomez, Carlos Gonzalez, Jeremy Gonzalez, Clayton Hale, Dennis Hensley, Leo Hernandez, Nicole Joveski, Giovanni Juarez, Kevin Confier, Guadalupe Lopez Perez, Joseph Patrick Lowry, Jeremy Maldonado, Deontay Marshall, Alexis Martin, Eileen Martinez, Edgar Mendez, Madison Mary, Aubrey McNevich, Analia Myers, Diego Olmedo, Rosalind Pavay, Jacob Pick, Zoe Walowski, Julia Ramirez, Emily Ramos, Alondra Rivera, Nancy Roca, Sitlali Sandoval, Jonathan Slifka, Jose Tapia, Haley Thomas, Yasmin Uribe, Shania Washington, and Nathan Zorich. And our 12th grade AV honor roll is Jocelyn Alvarez, Ashley Andrade, Marissa Baez, Amanda Bonchik, Christian Chavez, Giselle Chavez, Oscar Figueroa, Armando Flores III, Asia Leah Gillis, Erica Gomez, Rena Hamad, Jonathan Herman, Jake Jakubowski, Alan Johnson, Maya Kennedy, Valerie Christek, Robert Lindsay, Yvonne Lopez, Timothy Lowe, Jacob Lido, Antonio Meglanes, Jasmine Malagone, Bianca Martinez, Andrea Mendez, Sergio Miramontes, Xavier Nunez, Christy Orms, Nayeli Pacheco, Ana Pina, Matthew Plavitt, Ashton Ray, Adriana Rosado, Alex Servin, Brianna Servin, Logan Shade, George Skadvis, Daniel Solis Jr., Catherine Spanier, Joseph Trombetta, Pedro Valerio, Desiree Vega, Angel Villanueva, and Catherine Zavala. The honor roll recipients listed in your program for the honor roll for 2016-17 will receive pins or academic W's to wear on their letterman's jacket at a later date. At this time, I would just like to announce their names for recognition. Hope Huss, Timothy Lowe, Ethan Harbin, Gio Juarez, Gabby Ortega, and Sandra Salazar.
All right, school attendance is a paramount to academic success. I would like to recognize students who hold a perfect attendance for the current 17-18 school year. Please join me when your name is called. Dion Clove, Timothy Lowe, Daniel Kenny, Clayton Hale, Ethan Harbin, John Curtis, and Thomas Knight. I would now like to recognize our student who holds a perfect attendance for their academic career. Congratulations to Ethan Harbin. I would now like to welcome Mrs. Labasco, who will present the work ethic certificates.
Good afternoon, guys. I'll try to make this quick. Okay, the Northwest Indiana Workforce Board offers a work ethics certificate for our 11th and 12th grade students. Employers, CEOs, business leaders have designed an employee expectations trait list that consists of the top 10 traits that employers are typically looking for in our young people. This goes from positive attitude to teamwork to following directions. Work ethic students learn the importance of each one of these. This certificate was adopted as a tool that can help provide skilled high school graduates in today's workforce. Many Indiana employers and post-secondary institutions are on board with this certificate. Presenting this certificate to a potential Indiana employee can also strengthen a chance of a student to gain that employment. Earning the certificate is not an easy task. The certificate requirements are compiled scores from 4 teacher evaluators, evaluating each student on these top 10 traits. It's also on their total attendance, discipline, referrals, GPA, and student average of 8 in all of the 10 work ethic traits. There are 2 certificates a student can earn, and the first one is a regional certificate, and those certificates, go to Samantha Brown, Oscar Figueroa, Madison Mary, Julia Ramirez, Sandra Salazar, and Yasmin Uribe. In addition to the regional certificate, our governor from the state of Indiana also awards a governor's certificate to 12th graders. And in addition to the requirements that I just spoke about, these students also have to have a high GPA and their attendance of 98%. So those students, I'm very proud to announce, that earned the governor's work ethic certificate are Marissa Baez, Amanda Bunchick, Emma Burke, Giselle Chavez, Tatiana Gamino, Ajalia Gillis, Rena Hamad, Beipas, Bopas, Emily Jimenez, Maya Kennedy, Christy Orms, Nayeli Pacheco, Graciela Salazar, Serena Schreiber, Logan Shade, Katie Spanier, and last but not least, Catherine Zavala. Okay, I'm up next. I'm going to do my next award, and this is for our Superstar Oilers. O, optimism. I, involvement. L, leadership. E, excellence. R, respect. And S, self-discipline. Spells Oilers. Everyone in this room are Oilers. But the true Oilers are those students that follow what those words stand for on a daily basis. They follow optimism not only in the classroom, as we have all heard, but in the cafeteria, in the hallways, on the field. These are the students that we would like to recognize as our superstar Oilers. So if you would come on up, if I call your name, John Bach, John Drosis, Abigail Edwards, Zenit Enriquez, Isabel Gutierrez, Clay Hale, Ethan Harbin, McKenna Hetzel, Nicole Jabeski, Kevin Campier, Nick Krieger, Michael Markovich, Deontay Marshall, Eileen Martinez, Gabriela Ortega, Emily Ramos, John Slifka, Jose Tapia, Haley Thomas, Yasmin Uribe, Colton Willoughby, and Nathan Zorich. And for the seniors, Ashley Andrade, Marissa Baez, Jacob Batista, Amanda Bunchick, Samantha Brown, Emma Burke, Asia Gillis, Erica Gomez, Raina Hamad, Jonathan Herman, Faith Huss, Hope Huss, Emily Jimenez, Alan Johnson, Dayon Clough, Val Christek, Ivan Lopez, TJ Lowe, Jacob Lytle, Jasmine Malagon, Andrea Mendez, Sergio Miramontes, Christy Orms, Naomi Pacheco, Michelle Pimentel, Ashton Ray, Adriana Rosado, Serena Schreiber, Juliana Skavinsky, Logan Shea, Daniel Solis, Katie Spanier, Angelique Valdivia, Desi Vega, Angel Villanueva, and Catherine Zavala.
Okay, and now we will present the Rising Stars of Indiana Award.
The Indiana Association of School Principals is proud to present the Rising Stars of Indiana of class of 2019. Whiting High School is invited to recognize 11th grade students based on their academic achievement. Please join me in congratulating Ethan Harmon and Gabriela Ortega for all they have achieved. And now I'd like to introduce Mrs. Miranda, who will present the Science Olympiad Scholar.
The award for Science Olympiad MVP goes to a senior with a track record of stellar performances during competitions and has been a great leader and mentor to the team. She has won countless medals, including several state medals in forensics and state championship in helicopters her senior year. The Science Olympiad team will definitely miss her. This award goes to Juliana Skavinsky, who is currently going for tennis over the tennis team in mentor.
Okay, and Ms. Wadowski will present the School Spirit Award.
For everybody in your Go Oilers, I'm proud of you that you're staying here and getting through this with us. School spirit, as defined by Macmillan's dictionary definition, I had to look it up. It says it's the feeling of being proud and enthusiastic about the school you go to. I cannot say enough about the officers Mr. Tampy and I had this year for Booster Club. These students showed what their positive attitude and showed representing our school in a proud way. Their school spirit and their pride go hand in hand. They truly do bleed green and white. These officers met during their lunch hours. They met with me after school, trying to think of different activities for us to do to get kids to come to games, to be involved. I'm going to miss my senior president and my 3 junior officers. I'm hoping you're going to take the lead next year. They were just truly, truly wonderful group of young men and women that I loved working with. Ms. Fergine keeps looking at her watch, so I'm going to go. So my School Spirit Award goes to my Mr. Tampier and I's 4 Booster Club officers: Val Christek, Leo Hernandez, Kevin Campier, and Yasmin Uribe, who I believe to go to work.
And now we would like to welcome Ms. Heilig, who will present our Reflector and Tadler Awards.
All right, on behalf of Mrs. Alvarez, I would like to present the award for Outstanding Reflector Staff Member. And this recognition is for a student who has always gone above and beyond, and she's shown great leadership, dedication, and commitment. And from the first day of school, she has been a great help and efficient in all tasks assigned. No matter the day, she would come with a smile ready to work, and she deserves this and so much more. And the student recipient of the Outstanding Reflector Award is Rana Hamad. All right, and it's no mystery, so I'll just cut to the chase with Brenna. Congratulations on being chosen Outstanding Tatler Scout. Over the past 2 years, she's been the heart and soul of our publication, and as editor, she exhibited leadership on many levels. She's done anything I've asked. I'm just going to cut this short. She's an excellent role model, and we're going to miss you so much.
The Stand Whaler Hoorah Award goes to 2 individuals who have a passion for and dedication to civil and human rights. My hope is that you continue to hold this passion and go on spreading it to others so that they may be more aware of some of the injustices that occur every day, as well as promote positivity, sense of community, and responsibility to those you encounter. Congratulations to Lauren Marcelik and Andrea Mendez. And now I'd like to introduce Mr. Tampier, who will present the Athletic Scholar.
Thank you. Fortunately or unfortunately, my 2 recipients for the day have left. They are on their way to Girls Sectionals at East Chicago. So if after this you guys can make it out to support our girls, that'd be great. And a baseball player who's on his way to Hooker at this point. These 2 kids just define exactly what it means to be a student athlete. They put the student before the athlete, but they also excel on the field. And this year's winners will be Ethan Harbin and Faith House. I now like to welcome Ms. Copeland.
Service learning is a class where students independently find non-profit organizations to provide assistance on service. The student who is receiving this Outstanding Service Learning Award has been involved in service learning for the past 2 years, and in both years he has overachieved. This student has superseded the number of required hours by accumulating over 50+ hours, which is more than double the required norm. I am sure the community would love to have more students like this helping out in the Whiting-Robertsdale area. Please welcome our Outstanding Service Learner, Michael Markovich.
All right, last but not least, the President's Award is sponsored by the U.S. Department of Education in partnership with the National Association of Secondary School Principals. Students receiving this award are being recognized for their success in the classroom based on their GPA. Students, please join me when your name is called. For the juniors, Ethan Harbin, Gabriela Ortega, Maria Martinez, Giovanni Juarez, Katie Thomas, Sandra Salazar, McKenna Tetzel, Ariana Adam, Aubrey McNewitz, Carlos Gonzalez, John Bach, Emily Ramos, Julia Ramirez, Amalia Myers, Jose Tapia, Isabel Gutierrez, Nicole Joveski, Dennis Hensley, Jasmine Olive, Nathan Zorich, Nancy Rocha, Colton Willoughby, Madison Berry, Yamilet Ponce Gonzalez, Julian Verda, Edgar Mendez, Kevin Compier, Leighton Hale, Geronimo Hernandez Jr., Jeremy Maldonado, Mirka Garcia, Brianna Irvine, Deontay Marshall, Diego Olmedo, Citlali Sandoval, Michael Munoz, Christian Cox, Michael Cervantes, Daniela Rodriguez, Jonathan Furto, Emily Balthazar, Alondra Rivera, Brennan Descamp, and John Grossos Jr. And now for our seniors, Juliana Stavinsky, Oscar Figueroa, Hope Huss, Dayan Close, Brenna Hamada, Erica Gomez, Desiree Vega, Amanda Bonchik, Timothy Lowe, Faith Huss, Michelle Pimentel, Marissa Baez, Kathleen Spanier, Maya Kennedy, Alan Johnson, Jocelyn P. Alvarez, Ana Pina, Ashley Brady, Kelsey Kovacic, Andrea Mendez, Daniel Solis Jr., Kathleen Zavala, Valerie Christic, Jose Manuel Alcantar, Jasmine Malagor, Haley Kramer, Ivan Lopez, Joseph Trombetta, Jake Jakubowski, Graciela Salazar, Xavier Nunez, Seth Trevino, Pedro Valerio, Jocelyn Tirado, Christy Horns, Sergio Miramontes, Emma Burke, Angel Villanueva, Andrew Figueroa, Tatiana Camino, Armando Flores, Adriana Rosado, Alexander Servant, Sabrina Velez, Dalvin Lima, Daniela Campos, Catalina Garcia, Esteban Becerra, Emily Jimenez, and Matthew Claver. Whiting High School would like to congratulate you all for your success and achievements. We're extremely proud of the young men and women you have all become. We hope you continue to strive for excellence. Can we give our students a round of applause, please? And for the students who are here, can we give our parents a round of applause? Because we wouldn't be where we are now without them. We thank the parents for taking the time out to be here with us to celebrate our students' achievements.
So he turned the microphone. Well, no, then he must have turned it off in between.
I don't know if we give you that. Angela, just go to my office and we'll just stay there and I'll be there in a minute.
Thanks, bud. Good. How you doing?
The gold is for 2.5.
You know, I'm doing well.
And the silver is
What are you doing? Did you just turn it in? Can you watch over? Well, thank you. It's gonna be fun.
No, I think the whole timing of the president's award, but Kevin had agreed to leave for golf, so I told him, he's like,
Grace,
"Oh, yeah."
yeah, Grace reading you, Liv,
No, I stayed, I haven't seen all the kids.
Mrs. Heroes.
He was here for the spirit. Yeah, and then Grace
Then
out.
we have one, oh, sorry. All right, I got set up for high school. Good seeing you, my friend.
Okay, awesome. So this is the goal.
Is this?
So 3.5. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, we got set up.
What,
What were you saying?
SAT?
Yeah, we can set up.
The more, yes.
So we just need either a check or cash, 2660. If you can do it by next Friday, you can, or you can give it to me.
Yeah, I'm surprised I got this is the best deal I've ever seen. I
Yeah.
questioned it, but I thought maybe.
Well, that's what I was told, but I got the wrong number, sorry.
That's okay.
We're gonna start making calls. It's still a $20 discount for what you want.
Right.
Somebody's here.
26 is.
They were under the table.
I'll get that to you if I want.
When I moved the
Thank you.
table.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Those,
Right, you just leave them out there.
the folded chairs go in the back. The other chairs I will take care of because I have to make rehearsal.
Are you gonna get married as well here?
Well, yes, you know that, yeah. From 4 to 5. You guys can wheel the stuff I'm not using downstairs. All right. The mallets in the way where nobody can walk in the back, the fire hazard over here. Ridiculous.
Oh, all right.
Oh, not a problem. Next year we'll just start at 6 a.m. Right.
Put these chairs back.
No, we'll use this first. You guys are moving stuff downstairs. Because my kids will be walking in a few minutes. Huh? Were you talking to me? Are you still not talking to me, Annie? You're just talking to your friends? No, that's fine. Just can we get up here and start putting your stands up? Alan, just grab it. You need to grab. All right. Is there a bass drum big enough downstairs you can use? Is he even here? He's probably at college, so only who's here is what you need. Don't take what you don't. Just scoop it on the floor. middle. Yeah, whatever's smaller of the two are. Hi, Brianna. Yeah, Sandy. Yes, you do. This is my office, the office. Yes. There's envelopes right next to this number. I heard you, champ. Brianna, I heard you. All right.
Annie, you're gonna give me a hard time with your clarinet?
Why would she? Oh, she.
Put it on the stand, when we were downstairs, she had it standing up on the table.
Yeah.
There, you don't need to stay, but we're at the podium.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So your stuff. Turn the sound off. This thing is still running. It's web series or whatever. Or Facebooking live. Is it June yet, Kevin? You know what I mean? Which one do you?